Hello and welcome to Corethentic Zen. This is our meditation number 4 and I'm Flick Manning, founder of Corethentic, and it's my privilege to join you today as we continue to expand on our breathing and noting techniques that we have been working on in the previous few meditations. As I like to do each time, we try to set our intention for our meditations so that we go into them already with a deep focus of what we want to get out of them. And today our focus is really on expanding that idea of the noting practice and bringing that into the body, allowing us to switch back and forward between focusing on the breathing and focusing on how we feel in our skin, so that we can start to expand that, get more comfortable with it over time, and eventually start to bring that into a real world setting. So with that in mind, I would love for you to get really comfortable now wherever you are, either laying down or sitting up, starting with having just a very soft focus and gaze, and starting with some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. With your next out breath, just shutting the eyes, allowing your breath to return to its normal pattern. And now focusing on the sensation of your skin as it makes contact with the surface of your bed, your chair, your floor, wherever you are right now. Really feeling the sensation of the weight in the body as gravity does its work, pulling you down and earthing you. And just for a moment, allowing any sounds from the room or outside the room to really become present. Just allowing them to come and go as they do, as well as any sensations of temperature or any smells in the room. Just allowing your mind to perceive everything for a moment. Now bringing your focus into your skin, starting with how your breath feels in the body today and where you feel the breath. Just taking special attention of sort of the general mood of your body today. Is the breathing coming easily to you, or are you having to work for it? Is it in your throat, your shoulders, your chest, your stomach, or is it housing itself somewhere else in the body today? And now that we've noted how our breath feels and where it is in the body today, I'd like you simply to start counting your breaths. So when you breathe in, it would be a 1, and when you breathe out, it's a 2. And I'd like you to repeat that pattern all the way up till 10. When you get to the conclusion of the counting of your breaths up to 10, I'd now like you just to simply let go of all focus on your breathing and also all focus in your mind. So just really allowing the mind to do whatever it wants to do, whether that's thinking or being quiet or investigating, just for a few moments. And now that you've given your mind the freedom just to do whatever it wants to do for a few moments, we're going to try and channel some of that focus and energy back into our body so that we can begin to practice our noting technique. Remembering that our noting technique is simply just noticing for a moment when we do get distracted by thought, or we've noticed that our mind has wandered off, and instead of passing any judgment or creating any emotional link to that process, we're simply taking a second to think, oh, I got distracted, and letting that sensation go and bringing yourself back into whatever activity you are doing. So we're going to start by doing a scan with our body from the very top of our head all the way down through our toes. And we're just looking out for any areas of the body that are holding on to any tension, any negativity, any pain or discomfort. Not dwelling on them, not investigating them, but just evenly scanning down. And if you find yourself getting distracted or wandering off with thought, just practicing that noting technique and bringing yourself back to wherever you are in the body until you conclude your scan. And now just letting go of all focus, including all focus on noting, just allowing your mind to be free to do whatever it wants to do for a moment. And now shifting our focus back to our breathing again. This time feeling the sensation of the rise and the fall wherever the breath is holding itself present for you today. As we noticed at the beginning of this meditation, just feeling the breath as it moves through the areas of your body, that powerful grounding force that's always working for you. And now starting to allow any sounds outside or in the room to start to become present, allowing any sensations of movement or sound, any smells, starting to also become present in the room with you. And as you breathe, starting to feel that sensation of gravity as it pulls you down towards whatever surface you're making contact with, feeling your skin, the pressure of it against that surface. And when you're ready, just starting to blink your eyes and bring yourself back to the present moment. Having your eyes open, just take the time before you rush off to do whatever it is you have to do now to really notice how you feel at the conclusion of your meditation and starting to really pay attention to how that noting technique felt. You're doing exceptionally well. I look forward to continuing the practice with you next time in Meditation 5.